So that looks like a shopping center or so. Plenty of shops, high-end shops. Tiffany, Louis Vuitton. So that's Galleria Cabo or Cabo Gallery, like a shopping mall. So it's just I'm taking a shortcut to go to my next destination, and it's just high-end shops in between. So that's Galleria Cabo. Another end. So this area consists of narrow alleyways and shops. Nice to walk around this area for some time. Some of the prices. Party time. Drapery. So as you can see, these are some narrow alleyways and food shops mainly. Meat shop. Or meat shop mainly. Another narrow alleyway. This is Vici. Tortellini. Meat. Local market. Bologna. So this is a very old market. You can see there are no many modern shops. It's like a very local market. And you can see pasta. Ragù Bologna. It's full, the restaurants are full. So I believe this place is called Quadrilatero. some info regarding tortellini, pasta, stuff like that, because as I said before, Bologna is the food capital of Italy and so many things originate from here. Tortellini, these are some of Italian specialties, Italian food. Bologna is the food capital of Italy. So food enthusiasts can go in detail and see this shop is selling a lot of Italian food stuff. So this area of Italy is called Emilia-Romagna. So made in Emilia-Romagna are most of these things. Okay, very important for food enthusiasts.
Yeah.
So Bologna is located in the Emilia-Romagna region, which I showed you before in that map. It is also the home of various foodstuffs including ragù alla bolognese, tortellini brodo, mortadella, and also acts as a gateway to many products like parmigiano, balsamic vinegar, parma ham. There are a lot of stuff. I showed you some of them. If I see again, I'll show you. So basically the food capital of Italy. Next I'm going to take you to the twin towers of Bologna. These are considered the symbols of Bologna. They are both leaning. So I'll just take you there. So from this area, it's only just a 5 minutes walk. Everything is walkable. So very good. This is Mercanzia Square. Every square there will be very something important. So that's another leaning tower you can see from here. So information I got is both the towers are leaning. Taller one is called Asimeli and the smaller one with a greater lean is the Grassa. They are named for the families which are traditionally connected with having constructed them between year 1109 and 1119. So it's an assumption that their construction may have been a competition between two families to show which was the more powerful. So, but there is no authentic proof for that explanation. The name of the Asinelli family is documented for the first time in 1185, almost 70 years after the presumed construction of the tower. That's a bit of history. So that's the history of these towers, assumption a bit. And these are symbols of Bologna, the leaning towers. Coming toward the tower. So that's another view. We got in this plaza, Plaza della Mercanzia. The towers which I mentioned just before. Everything's written in Bailey also here, so that's very good. So the towers are right over there. So this street is Santo Stefano, and there's a famous church here. So that's another little church. Lot of restaurants. So that's the Basilica of Santo Stefano, an important one. So Church San Bartolomeo. Just seen on my way. I'm going to make my way to the University Quarter, very important one as far as Bologna is concerned. Hard to go. This square, I believe. This looks like part of University of Bologna. So that's the Giuseppe Verdi Square. So this area is considered as the heart of the University district. So you can see that street is Zamboni. And this square Giuseppe Verdi is the main area for the university meetup at bus stop. Students prefer this area as a meeting place or for demonstrations. There is also a theater somewhere here. I think it's this one. In between, the tourist mini train is coming. That's Largo Respighi. Bologna Municipal Theatre, right in the same square. That's theatre, Bologna Municipal Theatre. This theatre stands on a site previously stood the Bentivoglio Palace, which was restored in 1507. So this theatre was inaugurated in 1763. So a lot of renovations have been carried out since then, but it's a very old one. So many years ago, this area where the square is There were stables in the past and a palace. So that's all gone now. Now this is a square. The stables and the palace were destroyed by fire. Still Zamboni. So that's Bologna. So as I said, it's all university students, university buildings. Another one here. Another university building. So that's all I believe. The students are sitting there. Nice atmosphere. You can see plenty of students. The old buildings are all still preserved very well, and still they are part of the university. Okay, another student area just over there. You can see a lot of students sitting there. Today is a Friday, so maybe that's the last day of the week. Another one here. Another building area, university. Historical archive. Faculty of Economics. Faculto di Economia. This Plaza Antonio Scaravelli, another plaza, especially for students. Another important square as far as the university is concerned is Vittorio Puntoni. That's again part of University Quarter. Vittorio Puntoni. So that's Vittorio Puntoni, and the National Art Gallery of Bologna is here. I don't know what exactly this is, but something like a podium or something. Anyway, that's the National Art Gallery of Bologna. So speaking about the University Quarter, this is the oldest university in Europe. That's 1088, very old one. Ranked as #1 university in Italy. So it played a very important role in making the Roman law. Over 90,000 students from around the world study in this university. Hundreds of degree programs covering science, social science, technology, medicine, etc. The famous students who studied here include Erasmus, Copernicus, several popes and cardinals, Enzo Ferrari, and also Giorgio Armani. So very famous, oldest one in the world. If anyone wants to study, is a very nice place. As long as you enroll in a very good course, the reputation is very good. Bit of artwork. Malvesi Square, Alma Mater Studiorum, University of Bologna. Another view of the Leaning Tower. Another angle. That's Neutuno, and that's the other end of the Independence Street. That's the Bologna train station.